You're watching the Cox Channel.
Nice crossover.
A very pleasant good evening, everybody, and welcome to Mount St. Mary Gymnasium as we get ready for a boys and girls doubleheader here tonight on the Cox Channel. Hi again, everybody. I'm Steve Marshall, Mike Ziegenhorn alongside. Special event here tonight along with our basketball game.
Yeah, it's Hoops for Hope weekend, and it's a two-day tournament really between the 4 Catholic schools around the state, and they're trying to help raise money and goods for Catholic charities.
All right, let's take a look at our lineups for this evening. First off, for Bishop Kelley, it'll be Macy Craig, Michaela Martin, Meredith Wilson, Reese Harrell, and Grace Ritchie.
Yeah, Michaela Martin is a junior, 3-year starter on this basketball team, kind of runs the point for him, averages about 7.5 points a game.
And then for Mount St. Mary, their starting lineup will have Michaela Young, Maddie Richard, Carmen Kinsey, Kensington Cochran, and Courtney Brierly.
Michaela Young, also a junior, athletic, the spark plug of this team, Steve, 5'4". She's the team's leading rebounder.
All right, we've got another exciting doubleheader of high school basketball tonight here on the Cox Channel. Stay with us. We'll be right back with the tip-off.
The Ford High School Game of the Week is brought to you by your Oklahoma Ford dealers, the best in Oklahoma. Oklahoma City Community College, now is power. MidFirst Bank, true to your money. The Oklahoma Farm Bureau, the same Farm Bureau you've always trusted, now even better. Weoki Credit Union. And by the Chickasaw Nation. For more information, visit profilesofanation.com.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's join our public address announcer right now for the introduction of the Mount St. Mary Lady Rockets.
Junior guard, number 2 from St. Eugene's Catholic School, Maddie Richard. At the 4 spot, a junior, number 4 from St. James Catholic School, Carmen Kinsey. At the guard spot, a senior, number 10 from Caston, Oklahoma, Kensington Cochran. And at the guard spot, a sophomore, number 12 from St. John, Nemamuc, Courtney Brierly. Head coach of the Lady Rockets is Nicole Copeland, assisted by Katie Mosier and Billy James.
And welcome back once again. We are just about ready to set tip-off here this evening. Bishop Kelley and Mount St. Mary, part of the great event that they have called Hoops for Hope. There's a look at the Bishop Kelley head coach, Jade Allison, in her 7th year at the helm at Bishop Kelley. And Nicole Copeland, her 3rd season as the head coach here at Mount St. Mary. We'll tell you more about Hoops for Hope as we go along throughout our doubleheader here tonight. Glad you're with us. Hope you enjoy all the action here tonight on the Cox Channel. Bishop Kelley in the red and Mount St. Mary in their home whites with the blue numerals. Bishop Kelley controls the tip. They'll go on offense with the first possession of the game. Loose basketball. Bishop Kelley able to come up with it. Pass along the baseline. Short shot on the way. Up, no good. Rebounded there by Michaela Young. And a whistle on the play, and the ball will be turned over to Mount St. Mary.
Yeah, Young's, as I mentioned in the open, Steve, Michaela Young, the spark plug on this team. She's a 2-time state qualifier in the 2x100 and 200-meter track. And she's the team's leading rebounder, and she's only 5'4". So she's all over the place.
That's right. Shot by Carmen Kinsey was a little too strong, no good. Mount St. Mary will get the basketball, however. Looking for our first points of the night, just 24 seconds into our game here. Inbound, Nettie Richard out top there. Cochran with a shot. That's off right. That's going to be an over-the-back foul called on Michaela Young, the 5'4" junior guard.
And both these teams very young. Mount St. Mary, 3 freshmen, 3 sophomores, 3 juniors, and 2 seniors on this team, and they start 3 juniors. Bishop Kelley, just 1 senior on their entire roster.
Steal in the backcourt, get it inside, shot up and good. Nice transition bucket there for Carmen Kinsey. Mount St. Mary with the first points of the contest to take the 2-0 lead.
Kinsey at 6 foot, definitely the tallest player on the court for either team.
Left side shot, misses the mark. Rebounded, quickly up the floor. Brierly gets it in the hands of Maddie Richard. Bounce pass inside, nice give in there, and an easy 2 points for Michaela Young.
Good job on the fast break. Great ball movement to find the wide open Young right in the middle of the court. Now she's going to get a steal.
She is, as you said, she's everywhere. Top of the key, that one may have been partially blocked. Very short. Kinsey with the shot, kind of indicating to her coach that, hey, I got hit on the arm there. That wasn't as bad as it looked.
Yeah, something must have happened, because it's hard to leave when you're a basketball player to leave a shot that short. So it was either tipped or she was bumped.
Kelley having problems with the Mount St. Mary press. Playing it man-to-man and then trying to trap at the top. There's a loose basketball taken away by the Rockets. Left side, Brierly. Into the lane to Cochran, up and good for 2.
A balanced scoring early on for Mount St. Mary, 3 players.
6-0, pass is deflected. Goes into the stands, and the home-standing Mount St. Mary Rockets are off to a very good lead. Allison wants to take a timeout and talk to her young ladies.
They kind of look a little, you don't want to say rattled, but maybe flustered a little bit. The press has come at them pretty quick, and they've had trouble getting it inbound, and then when they do, they're having trouble breaking the press. And then when they're pressing Mount St. Mary, they're getting the ball down the court and getting an easy shot.
Here's a look at the steal. A nice pass inside. They got it to Kinsey, who put it up and good. 6-foot junior forward. And a 6-0 lead for Mount St. Mary. Inbound on the far side for Kelley. Number 2 is Macy Craig. Goes down the floor, and that's going to be a foul called against Kensington Cochran, one of the 2 seniors on the team. Inbounding the ball is Craig, gets it in the hands there of Michaela Martin. Martin between the circles. Driving shot, blocked inside by Kinsey, and back comes Mount St. Mary. tie ball. Good job defensively by Kelley, and because of that, they'll get the ball back.
Nice defensive run in. Right there, maybe got a little bit of the arm, but got the ball too. Man-to-man, switching full court pressure as Kelley's having trouble getting the ball up to midcourt.
This time they break the pressure, drive, kick, baseline shot, high arching shot, up and good. First point of the night for Bishop Kelley. Reese Harrell got Bishop Kelley on the board. And a turnover. We'll give it back to the Lady Comets.
That's Harrell's first points of the season. Good way to get him.
Right.
Get him on the board.
Baseline. That may have been blocked from behind. Loose basketball. Kelley fights for it. Goes towards the out of bounds. And it still will be Bishop Kelley basketball.
It's still just a little rugged for the Lady Comets. They're starting to figure out how to break the press, but then need to get better in their offense once they get it down across midcourt.
This is Craig, gets inside, puts it up, a little too strong. She saw Kinsey flash in there and didn't want to get her shot blocked.
Yeah, Kinsey, as I said, Steve, tallest player out there for either team, but she's been a force on the inside, offensively and defensively.
Good recognition for Kinsey to get open and for the guard on the play. Watch this nice pass inside from Maddie Richard. Easy 2 points and possibly 3 coming up for Carmen Kinsey. Kinsey averages 11 points a game, misses the free throw. She has 4 here in the early going. Out of bounds, Mount St. Mary gets it back. 2-pointer. Foot was just on the line, but Cochran gets her second bucket of the night. Now it's 10-2.
Cochran also a member of the Mount St. Mary's softball team. All these athletes out here play multiple sports.
Substitute checking in for Bishop Kelley is number 43, Kirsten Stecker.
Kinsey, with her height, Steve, part of the state championship volleyball team that won it this year. And they beat Bishop Kelley in the championship.
Bishop Kelley's been known to win 6 or 7 in a row. Basket up and good for 2 more. That time it was Meredith Wilson with the bucket. And back the other way. Nice job. Kiss it off the glass. Up and good. Nice bucket there. Inside for Meredith Wilson. Kelley back to within 4.
You mentioned their volleyball. They had a player on their team about 5 years ago, Inky Ajanaku, who went on to Stanford and led them to the national championship in volleyball this year.
Pump fake. She puts it on the floor. Is fouled on the play. Foul's going to be called to Michaela Martin.
She reached in and picked up her first. Kind of settling in a little bit.
Give it to Kinsey, 17-footer. Banks it home, up and good from straight away. She has 6 of the 12. Mount St. Mary comes in, record of 5 and 4 on the season. Kelley's 3 and 5. Kelley plays a brutal schedule.
6A. They're a 5A school, Steve, and they're in a conference with all 6A teams. Union, Jinx, BA, Owasso, and that. I mean, and it's tough on them because they're 5A. and it's harder for them to compete. So when you get to state, they end up getting ranked 20th or lower. So you got to play a top 5 team coming right out of the gate. So they're kind of at a disadvantage. And it's something, you know, we can talk about as we go through in the broadcast, but we're thinking 5A and 6A, they may need to start going to districts to kind of even things out.
So 3:06 remaining here in this first period of play. Substitutions in for both teams. For Mount St. Mary, it's Madeline Martin checking in. And number 4, it's Grace Ritchie checking back in for Bishop Kelley.
They called that last foul on Michaela Martin, and that's her second. They cannot afford to lose her early here in the first half.
Pass is tipped, recovered. Kelley trying to get it across the timeline, does so. Now drives in, good aggressive move to the basket, up and good. Good job by Meredith Wilson.
Marty at her average, 6 points a game. She's got 6 of their 8. Both teams just really pressing, athletic, very aggressive toward each other, and it's going to look a little bit like ragtag basketball when you start doing that because everybody's all over the place.
Rockets with the basketball. Kinsey out top to Cochran. Back inside from the elbow, shot up. This one won't bank home. And it's out of bounds, and it'll be Kelley basketball. Checking in for Bishop Kelley, number 2, Macy Craig back in the lineup.
I'm just glad my monitor still works. About a minute or so ago, one of the officials ran by. We're right on top of the court, and her foot hit the cord, and it yanked the monitor right out on the floor. Our crew, though, quick to pull it back in.
The omnipresent Randall
Coach Loki, yeah.
was there to make the save. Right idea, put the pass in a bad spot. Drive to the basket, little leaner in the lane is no good, but a foul in the play, and she'll get to go to the free throw line and shoot 2.
And that's what I was talking about. Michaela Martin, to get her the ball in the open court, Steve. She's quick enough to move and get by defenders and then find somebody open underneath the hoop.
Craig makes the first of 2. Kelley at one point trailed 12-4, but has now answered with the next 6 points and with the 2-point ball game. Mount St. Mary with the basketball. Number 13 is Madeline Martin. She gives to Kinsey. Deep corner. Rockets with the basketball. Good defense by Kelley. Get an open look from the left side, too long. Tipped out, controlled. Mount St. Mary keeps it. Back to Kinsey on the baseline, and she steps on the baseline, out of bounds, and the ball belongs to the Lady Comets. Checking in for Kelley now is Meredith Wilson back in the lineup, replacing number 23, Reese Harrell. Foul is called on Madeline Martin.
Well, you know, I mean, you played, the quickest way to beat a press is passing the ball.
Right.
It's hard to dribble through a press unless you've got somebody that's just really fast. You make 2 or 3 quick passes, get across midcourt, and you usually got numbers to score an easy bucket.
Dump it inside, great recognition, easy bucket for 2. Basket there by Kirsten Stecker. She gets her first 2 points of the night.
Well, Kelley responds. I mean, they've been full court pressure, but that one gave the Rockets. Can we call them the Rockettes?
8-0 run.
Trouble.
As the Comets and the Rockets all tied at 12. Top of the key, shot too long, tipped, kept it alive. Kelley keeps the basketball. Lost it, and it's taken away by Mount St. Mary, and then Kelley, trying to get the basketball back, committed the foul. Final 25 seconds. Tie ball game. Mount St. Mary led 12-4 here early. Kelley has battled back. Kelley taking much better care of the basketball. See what they can do with 14 seconds remaining. And another foul.
That's Michaela Young's second. She's going to have to come out.
She's going to go to the bench. Maddie Richard going to check back in. Her older sister, Amy Richard, played on the team that went to the state championship finals 4 years ago. But there's a coach at Fort Gibson who knows a little something about coaching girls basketball, and they came away with the victory. Shot up and good. Kelley takes their first lead of the afternoon. At the buzzer on the way, it would have counted had it gone, but it ends up being just a little too long. So a great rally, 10-0 run for Bishop Kelley. They've got the 2-point lead, 14-12 after 1 quarter of play here on the Cox Channel. We'll take a timeout and be back. Welcome back to Mount St. Mary, 14-12. Bishop Kelley with a 10-0 run. Look at that, pretty even as far as the numbers are concerned. Hoops4Hope, benefiting Catholic Charities. This is the 6th year. This started between the Catholic schools, the 2 in Tulsa, the 2 in Oklahoma City. All started back in 2012, and here we are. The opening of 2017.
Well, it's a great deal. They do not charge admission to get into the tournament. I mean, you can pay some money. You can give them money, donate it. They want canned goods. They want toothpaste, soap, towels, whatever you can bring. It's a great cause to help folks out.
Shot misses its mark, and now here come the Lady Comets once again, trying to extend that lead that they just gained moments ago. Good job on the offensive boards. Put back up and good for 2.
Great job by Craig. Got the rebound and then stuck it back up with her left hand.
It's a 12-0 run right now for Kelley.
They were a little rattled early on, Steve. They had trouble, getting anything going, and then Coach Allison called that timeout. Settled them down, got them to do what they needed to, and
oh, nice anticipation. She read that pass coming all the way, drives, put it up too strong, no good. Lady Comets back the other way, end-to-end action. Drive it into the lane, put it up and good, nice move. Meredith Wilson. Gets the ball. Okay.
Is that the delay of game? You can't touch the ball when it goes through the hoop?
Right.
Or after it goes through the hoop?
So I guess they get a warning first, and next time it becomes a technical foul.
Coach Copeland not real happy with her defense either.
Comets.
Wow, another turnover.
Run and jump trap. Rockets kind of panicked and then threw it away. So the game has turned drastically after Mount St. Mary got off to the early good start. It's been all Kelley for about the last 5 or 6 minutes. Cross-court pass. She kind of hop-stepped as she caught it, and they called it for the travel. Coach Allison rolls her eyes.
Drop back into a 2-3 zone, and it's causing the Rockets to settle for long shots. Unlike the easy layups and 5-footers they were getting the first 2, 3, 4 minutes of this one.
Bank shot off the glass and good.
Oh, the glass.
Craig.
Did you hear glass out there?
I didn't, but
all right.
They're going to count it anyway. 16-0 run. In the lane, trying to end that run, and they do. Nice job inside by Maddie Richard with her first 2 points of the night. Is Kirsten Stecker. Ball stolen away. Kelley slow to get back up as Michaela Martin. Rockets have an advantage. 3-ball in the air and good.
Her second 3. Or no, the other one was a long 2, but way out there, Steve. She can definitely shoot from the outside.
Kensington Cochran. Seven points now. 3-point lead for Kelley. Martin penetrates, drives. They didn't pick her up until far too late. She laid it up easily for the...
Nice move, and that's what she can bring to the table. She'll break the defense down and either get a layup or feed it off to somebody else.
Shot blocked at the other end. Finds the opening, drives, misses the shot. Inside, shot won't fall. End-to-end action right now. Martin kicks to the corner. 3-ball, airborne, off the mark. And a steal. Tried to get it to Kinsey. Pass was underthrown. And a steal back. Kinsey lays it up and good. I don't know, Mike, you get the impression that maybe both teams are playing a little faster than they would like to.
Well, they're forcing each other to do that with the pressure. You know, they're trying to be disruptive and make them speed things up to turn the ball over, which Bishop Kelley did early on, and then Mount St. Mary started doing quite a bit of that, and now it's flipped back the other way.
So look at the last couple of buckets. This is Michaela Martin driving strong to the hole, putting it up off the glass and good. And then the steal. Kinsey gets the easy pass there. Nice dish by Kensington Cochran. And it's back to a 3-point ball game.
Meredith Wilson made 2 good back-to-back defensive plays on those fast breaks. One was a block, and then that last one the steal. But then after she got the ball, threw it to one of her teammates, almost like you relax. You got to be ready for someone coming up behind you. They yell, what, Wolf? Wolf, Wolf, let them know there's somebody's coming behind you. I don't know if anybody was out there yelling that, but able to make the steal was Kensington Cochran and put the bucket in.
Bishop Kelley basketball with the dribble there, number 5. Megan Sear. 21 in the lineup now is Kat Easterling.
Sear, the lone freshman on this varsity team.
Baseline. Goes down low, puts it up over Kinsey, up and good for two. Easterling with her first points of the night. Three ball from the top of the key. Misses the mark. Rebound gathered in there by Sears. She brings it across the timeline. Lobs down low. Shot partially blocked. Spinning attempt. Kelley is there for the putback. Nice use of the glass right there. Number 23, Reese Harold.
Kelley really active on that offensive glass.
Seven-point lead for Kelley.
Sears come in, Steve. She's been all over the place.
Yes, she
got
has.
some rebounds, tipping the ball away. Freshman real active.
In the backcourt, Maddie Richard. Haley Talbot is now in the lineup for Mount St. Mary. Richard looking for some help. Gives to Cochran, little give and go. Glass and good. Maddie Richard with two more.
She turned around thinking there was going to be somebody there ready to block it, kind of hesitated, and then took her time and threw it off the glass. Good shot.
5-point Bishop Kelley lead. 2.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Fakes the pass, drives. Got everything right, except didn't put it up off the glass high enough, and a whistle.
Jump ball.
Tie basketball looks like it's going to belong to Bishop Kelley. And they can't get in.
5-second count? No, it's going to be a foul on, she say 22?
I think Easterling, 21. So the Rockets get the basketball back, trailing by 5.
Just the 15th foul against Kelley. Mount St. Mary has just one, so nobody in the bonus until the next one against Mount St. Mary.
Kinsey's been quiet since a very good start in the beginning. Misses the shot. Rebound. Putback is good. Count it. And going to the free throw line will be Kensington Cochran. Good job to get in there and get that offensive board and then the putback.
Cochran's one of two seniors on this team. They're getting most of the bulk of the playing time and doing a lot of the scoring for this team. And they obviously look to her to be the leader of these younger players that are out there for Coach Copeland.
Easterling, ball stolen away, 3-on-2. Mount St. Mary has numbers. Kinsey, Richard, off the glass, good for 2. 1-point ball game. Both teams, next foul will put the other in the bonus situation. With 1:20 left to go here in the first half of play. Backing it up. Martin, right side, Easterling. Sear with the basketball. Good movement, drive, put it up, glass and good. Another nice bucket there by Megan Sear. Don't forget your Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance halftime show. We've got interviews, highlights, stats, much Mike Ziegenhorn as we can possibly get in.
I am fired up. I got to figure out how to get out of here to go talk to the coach.
Shot from deep corner 3. And tie ball, it will belong to, they said white, but pointed the other way. Looks at the other ref and says, you're absolutely right. It will be Mount St. Mary basketball. They trail by 3 with 24 seconds remaining in this first half. And the pass is tipped. taken away, stolen, driving in. Kinsey there, can't stop her. Offensive putback is blocked. And it's taken away now by Mount St. Mary. 13 seconds left. Kinsey on the wing. Drives baseline. Forced back outside. Long three, too long. 3 seconds left. And it's going to be Mount St. Mary basketball with 1.9 seconds left. Richard will key the inbound. Looking for some help in the paint. Shot is partially blocked, and that'll do it. And that's the end of our first half of play. We're a big second half rally by Bishop Kelley. Mount St. Mary led at one point, 12-4. But after that, it was a 24-13 run. So a big run there for Bishop Kelley as they have the three-point lead here. 28-25 is our halftime score. We've got a full night of basketball coming your way here on the Cox Channel. Right now, let's go back down on the floor. Mike Ziegenhorn standing by with the coach.
All right, Coach, man, that was a furious up and down, kind of sporadic first half, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. We dug ourselves in a little hole and kind of had to play manic just to get ourselves out of it.
It seemed like both teams were playing faster than you normally play, but the pressure from both teams causing that, didn't it?
Yes, yeah, lots of turnovers, kind of ugly, but, you know, this is our second game back from the break, so I don't expect anything else.
Macy Craig had 10 points in that first
Yeah,
half.
she's played great. She's been really aggressive. Her pull-up looks really good. She's looking to score.
Let you get with your team.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
All right, Mike, thank you very much. We're at halftime here at Mount St. Mary. It's part of the Hoops for Hope, benefiting Catholic charities in the Oklahoma City and Tulsa area. There you see our score. Lady Comets by 3 here on the Cox Channel. We'll be back. Welcome now to your Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance Halftime Show. The same Farm Bureau that you've always trusted, now even better. 28-25 is our score. Bishop Kelley, a furious rally, a 15-point turnaround. They trailed at 1 point by 8 and led at 1 point by 7. So quite a turnaround, as Coach was telling you.
Well, yeah, as I talked to Coach Allison, it's their second game after break. They're trying to get back into the action. Their first game was against Union earlier in the week, so they're playing a 6A team. And it was a little sporadic. They had to get back into sync to what they wanted to do. And after she called that timeout, they really did. But then both teams were pressing and forcing the tempo for each side.
Yeah, a lot of turnovers, both teams, and sometimes able to execute. Let's take a look at the first half highlights. As we said, Mount St. Mary got off to a good start.
Yeah, they worked it inside to their post player. Carmen Kinsey had 8 in the first half. They were forcing turnovers, making big steals, and hitting easy shots. And there's 2 of her 9 points from Kensington Cochran. Kinsey with another 2. It was all Mount St. Mary early on. They were having no problems at all. And then all of a sudden, Kelley turns up the heat and starts turning them over quite a bit. They were able to work the ball down court. Meredith Wilson had 8. Macy Craig. There's Wilson again. Macy Craig, as I said, Steve, had 10 in the first half. So Kelley started working it and getting some easy buckets, hitting the boards. And they got back into this game. They climbed back into it after trailing by 8 early, and now they've got that 3-point lead here at the half.
28-25 is our halftime score. Halftime here, your Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance halftime show. And we'll take a timeout. We'll come back. We'll take a look at some of the numbers and bring you some more here from Mount St. Mary. Lady Rockets trail Bishop Kelley. We'll be back. Welcome back, everybody. There are the scoring numbers right now. Bishop Kelley with that 3-point lead on top 28-25 after trailing early by 8. There's the rest of the numbers for you, Zig.
Well, the teams are hitting such a high percentage. They're getting a lot of easy shots because they're breaking the press. But look what I mean, they're not hitting anything from the outside. Bishop Kelley went to that zone about partway into that second quarter. But look at the bottom, 9 turnovers each. That's going to lead to some easy buckets a lot of times.
Well, and we saw a lot of turnovers right at the midcourt. We saw the one was taken away from behind, and they got the easy basket on that. So going to be an interesting second half of basketball. So we'll take a timeout. We'll get closer to that halftime with Kelley on top of 3 here at Mount St. Mary. 3-point lead for Bishop Kelley. Let's go down to the floor. Mike Ziegenhorn once again.
All right, Steve here with Coach Copeland. Your thoughts on the first half? It was pretty fast-paced and high tempo, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, and we need to play fast, and we need to make the game ugly at times. We don't have a lot of size, so to play half-court defense sometimes is a struggle for us. Thought we had a great start, and then we just got a little really lax with the ball and just careless mistakes, which has kind of been our MO lately. But I like how hard we're playing, and we'll make some adjustments defensively and hopefully some adjustments offensively and find a way to put the ball in the hole.
All right, good luck second half.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Steve?
All right, there we go. So we're not too far away from the start of second half action here this evening. Mount St. Mary coming in with that record of 5-4 on the season. Bishop Kelley at 3-5. But as you heard the Kelley coach tell us earlier, this is just their second game back from the break. A lot of teams played in tournaments and have played other league games. So, yeah, if it's just your second game back, you haven't played much basketball in the last 3 weeks.
No, their last game before that, they played Owasso on December 16th.
Wow.
So they took the whole Christmas break off, and then the 10th, which was Tuesday night, they played at Union.
So, what, 2 games in like 27 days?
Yeah.
That tells me they're going to have tournament action next week, and of course the tournament schedule is pretty much over with as next week.
Yeah, they go to the Catoosa tournament. Next week they're in Tulsa.
And you look at that schedule, as you said, they play nothing but 6A teams the rest of the way after that tournament.
And then they got Bartlesville on Tuesday and Verdigris on Thursday, and then tournament. So they're going to be loaded up here in the next week with hoops.
Rockets start with the basketball. Kinsey in the corner. Back out top to Michaela Young. Pulls up, shot in the lane. Nice shot, good for 2. And that's a 1-point advantage now for the Comets.
Her first point since early in the first half. She also got saddled with some foul trouble and had to spend part of the first half on the bench. They need her out there. She is so active and athletic and the Energizer Bunny for this basketball team.
Out at the high post there, they get it to Macy Craig. Shot is no good. Richard comes up with the rebound. Gets it up the floor.
Kelley manning up here to start the second half.
Kinsey turns and shoots, too strong, no good. And rebounded inside there by Craig. So we got a big first half with 10 points, 11 for Meredith Wilson, or 8 for Wilson rather. Bounce pass baseline, nice dish. Shot is too strong. Inside, good ball movement. Got the open look, missed it, but nobody underneath. Easy putback up and good for Grace Ritchie.
Good offensive rebounds for Bishop Kelley, helping them out. Kinsey might have shuffled their feet, but no call.
Gets the pass in the lane, too hard. Young gets the rebound, puts it up. Tough shot, good. Young now with 6. Lady Comets with the basketball. 1-point lead. Deep shot for 3. Have the open look. A little too long. Rockets back the other way. Richard, middle of the floor, corner to Kinsey for 3. Short. Offensive rebound, missed it. Got it again, and one fouled on the play. Courtney Brierly, 5'8" guard, opened underneath all by herself and got the easy rebound and was fouled and put back at 10. Timeout, Bishop Kelley.
Jade Allison wants to talk it over, not happy. Giving up those offensive rebounders. She likes it when her team gets them, of course, but you know, you got to box out. They have an opportunity to stop them. And then there's Young. Put it in.
That wasn't easy.
No.
Got it up off the glass and good.
You can see why at 5'4", she's the team's leading rebounder. Whenever the ball goes anywhere within the lane area, she's the one running around to grab it. I love these coaches, Steve, because we talked about them before the game, and they love what they're doing. They enjoy being out here with the kids and helping them out.
At the free throw line, Courtney Brierly. She could give Mount St. Mary the lead. Makes the first. That ties the ball game.
That's her first points.
See if she can give the Rockets their first lead since the first quarter, and she does.
That is interesting. Coach Copeland said, yeah, we got to play faster. And they got it. She wants them to play fast. And she wants them to muck it up, as she said, kind of make it ugly at times.
Pass is tipped, goes off the backboard, lost out of bounds, and it would be Kelley ball. Stack it up. Then at the free throw line, got it inside, missed the shot. Scramble for the basketball, tie basketball, and it will belong to Bishop Kelley.
They continue to fight hard and hit the boards. Trying to stay active on this offensive end.
Just inside the 3 mark. Shot's no good. They steal it, put it up. It's blocked by Young. Kelley with several opportunities. There's another shot from the right side. That won't go. Another offensive board, and this time the putback is good. Nice positioning there by Grace Ritchie. Kelley back on top by 1 as Bouchard races across the timeline. Baseline to Kinsey. Turns, shoots, missed it. Loose, saved back in. And coming away with the basketball is Macy Craig. Bishop Kelley with the basketball, leading by 1, midway through the 3rd quarter. Step through, shot up and good. Nice move. Basket there by Grace Ritchie.
I was kind of blocked by the referee, but I don't know how she got that one off. Kind of took a Euro step when she was in place.
Young inside, no good. Offensive rebound, put back, no good, and she's fouled. Take a look at the replay there. Ball is moved around. There's a little step through.
Good move, get by the defender. Young not wanting to pick up her 3rd foul. Just kind of steps away from her and allowed for the open shot for Grace Ritchie, who scored 6 points, all of them here in the 2nd half.
Young misses the first free throw attempt. Junior guard.
You see her averages 9-3 and nearly 9 rebounds a game.
Bishop Kelley leads by 2. Walking it across the timeline. Michaela Martin. Hey, what, Mike? She only has, 2 points to her credit, but she's been a instigator.
Facilitator, and that's what I said. That's why we highlighted her in the open. She's 3-year starter, and she's kind of the one that's running this offense. Athletic and quick enough to get by the defense and either hit a bucket, or when someone comes to cover up for the other defender, she dumps it off.
Kelley works the basketball around the perimeter, hits the cutter in the lane, try to dump it down low, and it's volleyed around, out of bounds, and it will belong to Mount St. Mary. Kelley going to show some full court pressure here. Kind of a man again. Will they try to jump and double this time? As you mentioned earlier, Mount St. Mary just passes right over the top of it. Now double teamed in the corner, in trouble, lost the basketball. Coming away with it, number 23 is Reese Harrell. Inside, shot is blocked out of bounds by Kinsey. It'll still be Kelley basketball.
And Meredith Wilson had a big first half with 8. That time she tries to attack the basket, but Kinsey is there. And I think that's her second or third block tonight, but she's altered probably another 5, 6, 7 other shots. Just been a force in the paint.
Move it around. Martin deep off the right side, directing traffic. Open up that middle. Lady Rockets extend that defense.
Martin also a really good volleyball player, the defensive specialist for the Lady Comets.
Inside three is good. Shot up and good by Wilson, but you got to give a lot of credit on that one right there to the good play by Martin to find her open at the top of the key.
I like what Coach Copeland has done too, breaking that Kelley press. You put your tallest player in the middle, get the ball to her and let her spin and look for someone to throw it to. And usually somebody's going to be open because she's going to be double, and she's been double and triple teamed down here when they're inbounding the ball. They just haven't been able to successfully execute it once they get it going.
1:45 as Martin walks it across the timeline. Left to go here, third quarter of play. 4-point lead for Bishop Kelley. Go to the high post. One-on-one. Pass is deflected, taken away by the Rockets. Richard down the middle of the floor. Dishes on the wing. Kinsey shot on the way, in and out. Rebound, saved back in. Nice job by Martin. Kelley able to keep it. Drives, puts it up, no good. Underneath, triple teamed, and finally, jump ball is called, and that's going to give the ball right back to Mount St. Mary.
Well, you know Coach Copeland can coach, Steve. She was at Mustang, led them to a state championship back in 2006. She's also been at Norman. So we know she can coach.
Yep.
So obviously, those in-game adjustments she's able to make to help her team out.
And the pass is stolen again. Martin comes away. Left wing, good, long look at a three. Set it with just a 2. Big bucket nonetheless. Back to a 6-point lead for the Lady Comets.
You can see they're keeping Kinsey right there in the middle. Now Kelley's kind of countered that a little bit. You double team the passer, make it tough for them to get the ball where they want to get it in the middle of the court.
Hallie Pullman checks in, number 3 for Bishop Kelley. Out top, shot on the way, no good. Kelley with the rebound, taken away from behind, another tie basketball, and this time it will belong to Bishop Kelley. 33 seconds left to go, third quarter of play. Kelley has numbers, 4-on-1. Drive it in, ducks up and under, missed the shot. Offensive rebound, no, and the final attempt is up and good. Ritchie with the bucket, and it's up to an 8-point lead, biggest lead of the evening for Kelley. Mount St. Mary led early by 8. But Kelley has controlled it pretty well since then. Here's a shot for 3 from deep in the corner. It's no good, but a foul in the play and 3 shots coming up for Mount St. Mary. Going to the free throw line will be Kensington Cochran.
And Megan Sear, the freshman, with the foul on that last bucket, Steve. Hallie Pullman, her first action here in the game, and Kelley just continues to dominate on the offensive glass.
First of 3 is up and good.
Cochran had 9 in that first half. This is her first points here in half number 2. They need her to hit some buckets.
Madeline Martin ready to check in for Mount St. Mary. As Cochran makes her second, still has a third free throw to go. Next one on the way from Cochran. Spins out, no good. And then a whistle and a foul.
Jump ball.
Jump ball. 5 ticks left on the third period clock. Richard to inbound. Throws up top too far. Loose basketball. Young will run it down. Clock didn't start till it was touched. Rolls out of bounds with 1 second left. The officials gather. Whose ball is it? Both players had possession or had a hand on the ball, so they say it's going to be another jump ball situation. Mount St. Mary will get the basketball on the side with 1.1 second left. They quickly substitute for Michaela Young. Don't want her picking up a third foul here right before the end of the quarter. Offensive foul called there on Haley Coleman. Kelley coaches obviously not real happy with the call, and that will be the horn to sound our third quarter of play. Bishop Kelley leading it by 6, 40-34 on your Oklahoma Ford Dealers Game of the Week. Join us again next Tuesday night as we're in Tulsa at Memorial Veterans Arena at Tulsa's Memorial High School. The Chargers will be hosting the Edison Eagles. Girls at 6, boys at 7:30. We'll see you next Tuesday night for Edison and Memorial right here on Cox, channel 1333. Lady Rockets with the basketball. They led early. They've trailed all this second half. They did take a 1-point lead at 31-30. But Kelley got the lead back, and they have not relinquished it.
Kelley comes out in it's like a matchup zone. I guess they're in a man-to-man. It's just, no, it is a zone. It's a matchup zone, but they're really guarding Kinsey. Not even allowing her to catch the ball either at the elbow or down in the post anywhere. And that's really Kinsey's how the offense works for the Rockettes.
Coach Allison likes the way her team executed that, and that has forced Mount St. Mary to take a timeout as we look at some of the numbers.
I mean, Bishop Kelley on top. They have more turnovers. The rebounds about even, but Kelley's just been dominating the boards offensively, and I think that's been the difference for them in this basketball game. Buddy Andy Casey taking care of us with the stats tonight. Appreciate his help as always. When I come over to Oklahoma City, would work with you, my buddy, and everybody.
Always good to see you. You bet.
Every time, isn't it?
Hey, don't forget, Cox Home Life allows you to unlock your home's full potential and help your home take care of you. 24/7 professionally monitored security provides peace of mind, plus video monitoring and automation features like smart door locks, smart thermostats, and smart lighting let you see and control your home from anywhere. Go to cox.com/homelife or visit your local Cox Solutions store to find out more on how to get a free professional installation and a free HD camera.
So your home's going to be smarter than you are.
Well, that's probably
it's already the case
in my house.
You and me both.
Sometimes.
That's why we got into sports, right?
The only thing that I can fix is dinner. Isn't that the way it goes?
Because you know how to punch buttons on a microwave, right?
That's about it.
Or put water in a pan and turn the deal on, right? Boil some water. Cook some St. Louis pizza.
There you go. Mount St. Mary, baseline shot on the way, off the mark. Rebounded inside. Pullman's did a good job on the board since she came in.
Zone working that time. Out of the timeout, Mount St. Mary got a shot that they can live with. It just didn't go down.
Kelley with the basketball and a 6-point lead. Martin, pump fake, penetrates and then kicks out. Pullman on the cut towards the basket, off her hands, out of bounds, and back over to Mount St. Mary.
Tried to force that pass in there. Harrell did, and just be a little more patient. That might have been Stecker.
Nice left-handed pass. Pullman steps up, makes a nice defensive play. And Martin walks it slowly back the other way for Bishop Kelley.
This is the slowest the game has gone since the opening tip. I mean, it's been helter-skelter, press up and down. And the zone defense that going to have a push. The zone defense that Kelley's thrown out to start this second half really slowed down Mount St. Mary offense.
Foul on Richard is her third. Checking into the lineup is Haley Talbot, 5'6" freshman for the Rockets. Finally fires it in. Richard chases Martin into the backcourt. Martin drives. Tried to get the pass, but left it a little too low. Off the leg, out of bounds, and back over to Mount St. Mary.
That's a tough pass for your offensive player to catch, especially your post.
Yep. Kirsten Stecker lost control of it. Mount St. Mary has it back, trailing by 6. In the corner to Kinsey, long three on the way, off no good, and rebounded by Pullman.
Probably not the shot they want from her. She was better inside the lane area in that first half. She's thrown up a couple of threes they haven't fallen for. Kelley has some good movement here on offense.
Martin takes advantage and puts it up and good for 2. I really like the way she plays.
Saw her dad before the game.
Very quick with the basketball.
Yeah, just real heady and just very athletic.
Matches the biggest lead of the game in 8. Long shot, no good. Ends up right in Kinsey's hands. Easy 2.
Kinsey finally gets on the board here in the second half, and it was one of those thank you very much, right place at the right time.
Out top with the basketball, Sear. Pullman, little short shot. Fouled on the play. That'll be the 4th on Richard. And going to the free throw line is Haley Pullman. Pullman on the season averages just 2.5 points per game. 71% free throw shooter, misses the first. Second free throw off the mark, out of bounds, but Kelley will keep it. Reese Harrell checks back in for Kelley. Pullman will take a seat. We're halfway through the 4th and final quarter. 6-point lead for Bishop Kelley. Tried to go inside, lost her balance. And Cochran ends up with the basketball ahead to Richard. Richard realizes they don't have numbers, and she kicks it out to Cochran, the big 3.
Not afraid to shoot, and that's why, boy, she got that ball quick release. put it right up.
3-point game inside. Missed the easy shot. Putback is good. Kirsten Stecker with the bucket.
And again, Martin makes that happen, Steve. She helps break the press, gets it down court, and when the defense collapses on her, she just lobs it down low.
Turnover against the Rockets. Martin. Shot there, no good.
A little helter-skelter here the last couple of possessions.
Three minutes left to go, and Mount St. Mary wants to take a timeout, trailing by 5, 44-39. Not really close to the one-on-one situation just yet. Possession arrow belongs to Bishop Kelley.
I think Coach Copeland saw that too, how it was, even though it was more Bishop Kelley being helter-skelter, I think she wanted to even calm her team down a little bit. Things were getting a little heated and chippy out there on the court too.
Here's a reminder to get NBA TV, Big Ten and Pac-12 Network, MLB Strike Zone, and more on Cox's Sports Pack 2. Call now to receive 2 sports packages for only $7.50 per month for 12 months. It's making it so easy to watch all these games. And
Isn't it?
take my iPad with me. I've got the Cox app there, and I can watch Cardinal baseball all year long. Of course, don't forget about the Cox High School Hub, coxhshub.com. Got the latest in live games, replays for you. Great photos from the photographers that are out at many of the games that you see each and every week. The latest news and feature stories as well. It's all on coxhshub.com.
Great website to go to. And I frequently go check it out, watch some old games.
I was thinking of you when we were doing the wrestling tournament, 3-Dog Night over. I imagine Zig would have some song titles to drop in.
3-Dog Night?
Oh, yeah.
I think tonight's going to be, next 2 nights are going to be 3-Dog Nights.
That's what it sounds like.
Man.
All right, here we go. Final 3 minutes of play. Rockets with the basketball. They trail by 5. Cochran, pass too tall, out of bounds.
And if you're in Alaska, a lot of nights are 3-Dog Nights.
Yeah.
That's where that phrase comes from. You know that, don't you?
Figured it had something to do with Jack London.
Dog, yeah. The dog sled.
Call of the Wild.
The only way they could keep warm.
I'd have moved.
You and me both.
Driving to the basket. Nice move. Started back and then pushed it forward. Puts it up and good. Nice bucket there by Macy Sear. Or, I'm sorry, Macy Craig.
Craig finally gets on the board here in the second half after 10 in the first.
Mount St. Mary now down 7. Young in the lane. Shot won't go. Kelley's really done a good job on the boards.
Yeah, both ends.
Coach Copeland pointed out they don't have much height after Kinsey. Now they're working some clock. Minute 50 to play. They lead by 7.
Just move and cut and move and cut, and eventually somebody's going to be open. The defense is going to get tired of chasing you.
Well, and the Rockets have 3 fouls to give before they even put them in the 1-and-1 situation. And Coach Jade Allison wants to take a full timeout. Clock stopped, a minute 34 to play. 7-point lead for Bishop Kelley. It was 14, actually let's go back to the beginning. It was 12-4 Mount St. Mary to start the game. And then a 10-0 finish to that first quarter. It was 14-12, Kelley on top. They extended that lead. Led at halftime, 28-25. Briefly, Mount St. Mary took the lead back when they led 31-30. But since then, after taking the lead, Bishop Kelley has gone on a nice 16-8 run, and they lead it now by 7.
And Kelley defense held Mount St. Mary to just 9 points in that third quarter. That's when they were able to secure this lead, Steve, and then hang on to it here in the fourth. They came out in that high 3-2 zone defense to really slow things down for the Rockets offensively. And then Kelley was able to convert some easy buckets off offensive rebounds on their end in the fourth.
Jade Allison has had time with her team, trying to, again, since they've only played one game since the break, remember how to finish. Possession arrow is in their favor. The clock is in their favor. They're playing on the road and doing a pretty good job here tonight. Mount St. Mary breaks their huddle. And they need some turnovers and need to knock down some shots from the outside. Into the backcourt. They get it to Martin. Kelley should be in no hurry here.
That inbound play caused a defensive switch where Young was not guarding Martin.
In the corner, tried to hit the cutter, pass deflected, they get it back, put it up and good.
Stecker's come off the bench, 6 points in this game, and the coach Allison probably told them all we want is a layup. Work the ball. If you get a layup, hit it. Otherwise, we don't need a shot. And, you're up 9 now at this point, a minute to go in the game. They don't need to score again. They just got to keep the other team from scoring.
And again, Mount St. Mary still has to commit 4 fouls to even send Kelley to the free throw line. Right now, some big free throws for Kinsey. First one up and good.
Harmon Kinsey, 6 foot, just a junior, member of the state championship volleyball team, and good athlete, hits both those free throws. Gives her a dozen. Heads up.
Less than a minute to play. Thank you.
That's the second monitor we've lost today.
It almost got us, didn't it? I was looking down and I saw a shadow coming my way. Thanks, by the way, for jumping in front of it and blocking it for me.
Yeah, I didn't have time to react that quick. I did. I said heads up.
You did.
And you immediately looked up. When you say heads up, don't look up.
That's right.
Look down.
I'm supposed to know that by now. Mount St. Mary needing a bucket in a big way here. Young, pump fake, drives towards the middle, puts it up, too strong, gets her own rebound. She's not giving up. Misses the next opportunity. Has it underneath. Surrounded, goes to the floor, and it's going to be Kelley basketball. No foul on the play called.
She had 3 defenders on her. Really, there was nowhere for her to go.
Get it inbounds. 25 seconds left to play. Wilson gets it to Michaela Martin. Martin's going to keep the ball as long as she can. Guarded by Young. 10 seconds left. Clock ticking down. Martin going to dribble it out. And Bishop Kelley is going to get the victory here tonight by a final score of 48-41. So a nice come from behind after trailing early by 8. Giving up the lead early in the third quarter, but then going on to get the victory here tonight by a final score once again of 48-41. Young ladies congratulating each other. And as you can also see, some of the crowd here at Mount St. Mary High School as they compete in the Hoops for Hope, benefiting the Catholic charities in Oklahoma City and Tulsa. And we're waiting for Coach Allison to head over our way once again and visit with the coach. Mike Ziegenhorn is going to head down to the floor. Jade Allison is standing by. 48-41. Bishop Kelley gets the victory here tonight. Mike, take it away.
All right, Coach Allison, good win for your team.
It was a really good win. Anytime you can win here and on the road and after traveling, it's a good feeling.
Talk about that defense you put out there in the fourth quarter. You did that 3-2. You expanded things down and really slowed them down offensively.
Yeah, we really stressed in the locker room and have been stressing this season. We're not a great offensively shooting team, so we've got to play good defense in order to make sure we limit their shot selection, and they really responded to that well.
Well, congrats on the win.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And you got a busy schedule in the next week, don't you?
We do. Yeah, we hit Bartlesville on Tuesday and a tournament on the next weekend, so full schedule.
Well, good luck the rest of the way. Thanks, Steve.
All right, let's take a look at your Arvest Bank Player of the Game tonight as Bishop Kelley wins it once again. Final score 48-41. And the recipient and the Player of the Game goes to number 11, Meredith Wilson. You get her driving to the basket, putting it up and good for two. Martin finds Wilson at the top. She drains the shot from the top of the key. Martin again dishing. And then finishing it off was Meredith Wilson. She is your Arvest Bank Player of the Game. Boys teams are on the floor. They're warming up, but we still have to finish our. Well, we got the coach. All right, let's go back over to Mike Ziegenhorn one more time. Mike?
All right, thanks a lot, Steve. Our Arvest Player of the Game, Meredith Wilson. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Big win for you. Talk about your performance in tonight's game. You had 12 points.
Yeah, I think our team has been struggling a little bit, and this game finally got us playing as a team, so it motivated me to get better and support my team.
You had a long time off during the Christmas break. I mean, this is just your second game, and about in the last month, was it hard to kind of get going when things started?
It was a little hard, but competing against my teammates in practice really helped me prepare for this game, and playing Union on Tuesday really helped too. So we got some reps in.
Congrats and good win. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
All right, Steve, over to you.
All right, now we will take a timeout. 48-41, our score as Bishop Kelley defeats Mount St. Mary. We'll bring you more action coming up on the Cox Channel, your Oklahoma Ford Dealers Game of the Week. Stay with us, everybody.
The Ford High School Game of the Week is brought to you by your Oklahoma Ford dealers, the best in Oklahoma. MidFirst Bank, true to your money. Wendy's, home of the Baconator. Arvest Bank. Eastern Oklahoma Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center. And by the Oklahoma Farm Bureau, the same Farm Bureau you've always trusted, now even better.
Welcome back. Time now for our OCCC Now is Power Play of the Game. As we take a look, it's going to be a couple of blocks inside. That's Kinsey with the first block. And then coming back the other way, that one is blocked by Young. And then baseline again, and Kinsey is right there to reject the shot, but it wasn't enough for Mount St. Mary as Bishop Kelley wins it again by a score of 48-41. All right, back down to the court once again, Mike Ziegenhorn.
All right, thanks a lot, Steve. We've got a special guest, Talita Denegri, the principal here at Mount St. Mary. You've been here how long?
I've been here 14 years.
And we're here for the Hoops for Hope, which is a big deal. They raise money, they raise goods for Catholic charities. Tell me a little bit about how that got organized and why you started doing that.
Well, about 6 years ago, we principals were getting together of the 4 Catholic high schools, and at one of our meetings, we brought up the idea of helping the Catholic Charities organizations in Oklahoma City and in Tulsa. And so how cool would it be to get our young kids involved so that they could give back to the community in some sort of effort and then make it a festival in athletics. And so that is how our Hoops for Hope was started.
And that's a great deal because it helps people in need. And what's cool about this event, you don't have to pay anything to get in. You'll take their money as a donation, but you want them to bring all kinds of different items.
That's right. Each school is responsible for different items, whether it be food or children's clothing, diapers, or whether it be hygienic items for women and children. And so we assign the high schools different areas of goods that they are responsible for bringing.
Well, we definitely appreciate your hospitality and letting us come out here tonight. The only thing I'm disappointed in, we don't have time to go up in the hospitality suite. I know you've been asking us to come up there. You're going to have to trade places with Steve and I to be able to do that.
I'd be happy to do so.
Well, thank you very much. Appreciate it. All right, Steve, back to you.
All right, very good. Take a look at the final numbers. There's your final score. Shooting percentage, a lot better for Bishop Kelley than Mount St. Mary. Rebounds, very even. Turnovers, both teams had quite a few, given the fact that they had very many in that first half, but in that second half, both teams were able to take better control of the basketball as the game did slow down just a little bit. There's a look at your final stats. We're going to take a timeout, and when we come back, we're going to be getting ready for some boys action right here on the Cox Channel. Stay with us. Welcome back to Mount St. Mary Gymnasium here as we get ready for game 2 of our doubleheader here tonight. Mount St. Mary Rockets 8-1 on the season, hosting Bishop Kelley. The Comets come in with a record of 4-4. Back at you, Steve Marshall, along with Mike Ziegenhorn, all ready for game number 2 of our double. And, you know, what do you expect in this contest here, knowing what you know about Bishop Kelley and Mount St. Mary?
We got 5A versus 4A. We know that, and Kelley is in a situation where they're playing a lot of 6A teams. So they've been playing against these veteran and older teams, bigger teams maybe. They're 4-4, but Mount St. Mary 8-1, so they're off to a good solid start.
All right, let's take a look at the starting lineups. First off, for Bishop Kelley, it'll be Alex Woodruff, Joe Edmonds, Ryan Gendron, Jake Jeffries, and Ryan Roy.
Yeah, they're happy to have Gendron back. 17-10. He's coming off a little bit of an injury. Sat out the last few weeks, his first game back since that injury.
And for Mount St. Mary, it'll be Stefan Hall, Shane Hoyner, also Mo Taro, Nick Martinisic, and Tony Elix, the starting lineup for the Rockets.
And Martinisic, 13 and 4.5. He's a senior. They're going to look for him to help carry the load tonight.
All right, so there's the lineups. We'll come back. We'll get ready to tip it off. Mount St. Mary and Bishop Kelley coming up next right here on the Cox Channel.
The Ford High School Game of the Week is brought to you by your Oklahoma Ford dealers, the best in Oklahoma. Oklahoma City Community College, now is power. MidFirst Bank, true to your money. The Oklahoma Farm Bureau, the same Farm Bureau you've always trusted, now even better. Weoki Credit Union. And by the Chickasaw Nation. For more information, visit profilesofenation.com.
Welcome back, everybody. We're just about ready for the player introduction, so we're going to turn it over to our public address announcer right before tip here between Bishop Kelley and Mount St. Mary.
At guard, a junior from St. Elizabeth Catholic School, number 3, Botero. At a guard spot, a junior from St. Elizabeth Catholic School, number 11, Jack Herkstad. At a guard spot, a junior from Burr Middle School, number 13, Stefan Hall. And in the middle of the night, a senior, a forward from Rosewood Catholic School, number 23, Tony Elix. The Rocks are coached by Kellen McCoy, assisted by Leroy Canto, Brandon Jackson, and Parker Cassell.
All right, so you've had the player introductions. We're about ready to go. Hope everybody enjoys game 2 of our telecast here this evening between Bishop Kelley and Mount St. Mary. The girls' contest went to the Comets as they defeated Mount St. Mary by a final score of 48-41.
And Mount St. Mary's only loss on the year, Steve. Game 2, they fell to Heritage Hall by 11.
Heritage Hall pretty good, too. I
Yeah.
got to see them out at the Putnam City Invitational last week.
We're taking a look at Jeff Reniger. First year head coach at Bishop Kelley, 12 years at the college level, was an assistant at UTSA. That's where Brooks Johnson was, wasn't it?
I believe you're right. Mount St. Mary controls the tip. They'll go to work first on the offensive end of the floor.
And the guy on the other side, Kellen McCoy, also came here from the college ranks. Was at Weber State as an assistant and a player before he ended up here at Mount St. Mary.
Shot from way outside, off the mark, no good. Kelley comes down with the rebound.
It's Ryan Gendron. He's got that brace on his knee.
Inside power move, blocked away. Tony Elix sending that one just about into the stands.
6'5" Elix came flying through. Sent it to the wall, didn't he?
He did.
It's very tight quarters in this gym. I love it. The old school.
That's right.
Right on top of you. Our table and cords are actually almost right on the out of bounds line. That's how tight it is.
Shot from the elbow, that's blocked. Comets keep it, spin inside, shot no good. Get the offensive rebound. Ball is volleyed around, and finally coming away with the basketball was Elix. Right side, Stephon Hall. Here's the shot from the top of the key. That misses the mark. And Kelley back the other way. We played the first minute plus. Both teams still looking for their first points of the night. Into the low post. And going up, getting the shot off and drawing the foul. And the Comets will go to the free throw line. It'll be Ryan Gendron who goes to the free throw line.
Gendron, a great dual sport athlete, following in his dad's footsteps. Johnny Gendron also played at Bishop Kelley. Got drafted into Major League Baseball, I think, by the Pirates, and ended up playing basketball for Bill Self at the University of Tulsa.
Makes the first and the second as well, so the early lead goes to Bishop Kelley, 2-0.
So can we say he's got some good genes to work with?
Sounds like it to me.
He's got a younger brother. He's an 8th grader at Kelley.
Hall deep in the corner, gets the return pass. Penetrates now, throws one up, shot's no good, but we got a whistle and a foul. And going to the free throw line will be Elix.
Last foul was on Joe Edmonds. We talked about Reniger being here in his first year at Kelley, replacing Danny Limes, a longtime Comet coach. I'm going to say he was there 15, 17 years, coached both of his sons. And after the older or younger one graduated, he said, I've had enough. Time to go on.
Hall makes his first free throw. Second one is good as well. So both teams have a pair of free throws to show for here in the early going. Entry pass down low. Missed the shot. Rockets rebound and quickly head back the other way. Throw to the corner, out top. Shot for three. Is off the mark. Rebounded inside, taken in by Ryan Roy. Here come the Comets the other way.
Both teams starting a little cold as it is outside, inside two. Nice, another block. That's third block already by this Mount St. Mary defense.
Elix elevating and knocking that one away. And then fires one up from the outside, out of bounds, and it will be Kelley basketball.
Steve, they're big up front. I mean, Elix is 6'5". Martin Sitch is 6'6".
Trying to dump it inside. Mount St. Mary read the play. And come back with the basketball the other way. Jack Harstead, who's in the lineup. And the pass for Kelley goes out of bounds.
Gendron with a nice steal, but then threw the ball too far ahead of his teammate. Going to take a breather. I think he's a little winded. You know, he's been out with that injury and hadn't. When you don't play, it's really easy to lose that aerobic.
Inside, foul. Easy call there, and Elix will go to the free throw line.
What I'm trying to say is you get winded real easy when you don't play a lot. That's an easier way to put it, isn't it?
Now I understand.
I'm getting old. I lost track of the words I wanted to use, so I just do something simple.
Elix's first free throw is good. So nothing but free throws so far here early. Next one, that's good as well. And the Rockets have their first lead of the night at 4-2.
Soft full court pressure.
Joe Edmonds, Ryan Roy. Kick it to the corner. And out top to Woodruff. Inside shot missed. Elix soars for the rebound. Quickly back the other way. Driving shot up and good. No foul call. That was a good no call, I thought.
Yeah. Defender was kind of under the bucket. Let him play a little bit. Sitch with his first points, and back the other way. Kelley works it inside quickly. Jake Jeffries, his first points. Kelley's got 4. The board's only got him at 2.
Shot from the corner, up and good for 3. Drive inside, put it high off the glass. Tough shot, good. Nice job by Edmonds. Rockets with the basketball out top. They'll give him the 3. He'll take the 3, but misses. Rebounded inside, taken in by Jeffries.
Hall can score, averaging nearly 10 a game, Steve, but he likes to dish it off too. 30 assists to lead the team on the season, averaging a little bit more than 3 a game.
Back down Elix, did Jeffries, but shot too strong off the mark. 3-point lead for the Rockets. Down low, inside, left hand. Looks like he kind of lost control of it on the way up. Driving. They're going to call the foul on number 13, Stephon Hall. Substitute checking back in for Kelley. Well, we're going to shoot a free throw first. At the line is Edmonds. He misses his first.
You think he knows Jim Edmonds?
I don't know. Second free throw. Misses. Missed them both.
Ooh, look out. Only us St. Louis guys probably got that.
Yes.
Knowing that Jim Edmonds did play for the St. Louis Cardinals.
That's right. That's right.
Now he's on reality TV.
Is he?
He did, too. I think he played for the Angels.
Yeah, he played for the Angels for most of his
first,
career.
and then they traded him to St. Louis. Yeah, he's on one of those Real Housewives shows.
That's what it is.
You can tell he does not like being out there.
Kelley with the basketball, trailing by 3. 2:30 left to go here in the first quarter.
Good
Good ball
motion.
movement.
Yeah. Great.
Had an open look, got a better look inside, but missed it, point blank. Get it back and they'll restart. Nice spinning move, left hand up and good. Nice job inside by Ryan Roy. 3-ball right side is no good, and then it's knocked out of bounds by Shane Honer. Senior guard, 5'9", just checked in for Mount St. Mary.
That was a tougher move than that layup they missed, but just got the defender on his right side and spun by him. Biggest guy in the court went by him quick enough to be able to hit the layup with his left hand. Yeah.
Got it up over Elix and good for 2. 1-point lead. Comets trying to take their first lead. Turning and spinning, and the jump ball is finally called. Chase McMillan is checked in, a 6-foot guard. Coach was saying, hey, I called timeout. You guys didn't give it to me, so. Substitution checks in for Kelley. Alex Woodruff is back in. 9-8 our score. Rockets on top with 1:52 remaining in the first quarter of play. Getting across the timeline. 22 in the lineup now is Garrett Salyer. And we got a foul coming up. Shane Honer called for the foul. Take a look. Got his money worth on that one.
Yeah, he did. I mean, he was kind of riding him all the way to the bucket. And then Salyer got him on his hip. He was able to pick up the foul and missed the first foul shot, though.
Ryan Roy checks out.
Kelley's team starts all seniors except Gendron, who's just a junior. Pretty senior-laden team.
Salyer misses both free throws. Kick it to the corner. Good look at an open 3. In and out. Won't go down. Rockets extend the defense. Knocked away from behind. Good play there by Stephon Hall. Pull up, left elbow, jumper no good. Coach Reniger calls out a set possession here with a minute left to go. Move it around the perimeter. Get the open look at a 3. Shot's no good, and a whistle and a foul underneath. That's going to go against Kelley.
Well, Michael Solomon, 6'5" senior for Kelley, had a great pick, and he caught an arm and an elbow and everything else in his neck and head area. Led to an open shot, but Kelley unable to convert.
Down in low to Elix, and he's held. Foul on the play.
Elix tried to say he was shooting. It's not the NBA. It would have been a shooting foul in the NBA.
Yes.
After you get hacked, just throw your arms toward the goal. They'll call it.
Clock down now to 30 seconds left to go. 1-point lead for the Rockets. Nice little head fake. Got in the lane, but drug a foot, traveled. Chase McMillan turns it back over to Bishop Kelley. 18 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
Good defense by the Comets. They collapsed in, closed off the lane, and didn't give McMillan anywhere to go with the basketball once he got inside there and picked up his dribble.
10 seconds as he crosses the half-court line. 4 seconds, driving, double dribble. 3.6 seconds left to go here in the first quarter, and Mount St. Mary should get one last opportunity and at least have a 1-point lead going into the second quarter. 2 seconds, Hall pulls up, shoots, And it rolls off, no good. Just missed it. 9-8 is our score. Rockets on top of the Comets. Your Oklahoma Ford Dealers Game of the Week here on the Cox Channel. We'll take a timeout. Come back with more for you. Welcome back, everybody. There's a look at your first quarter numbers, and everything just about dead even.
A lot of rebounds, a lot of missed shots.
Yep.
Early on, I think all the points we had were from the foul line, Steve, and the teams were just a little bit cold. Part of that defense, I had 3 blocks there in that first quarter from the Mount St. Mary defense.
Rockets have the basketball as we're back to the action. And we got a whistle underneath.
An offensive foul.
Helix, illegal screen. Coach McCoy, not real happy with the call.
Played with Damian Lillard at Weber State. How about that? That would have been a good backcourt.
Imagine. Lillard's turned out to be a star.
Yeah.
Opportunity here, driving right to the basket. Finger roll no good. Offensive putback is good. Getting the rebound inside and getting the bucket is Jake Jeffries. Foul here is going to be called on Jeffries. That's his second personal foul, and going to the free throw line is Elix to shoot 2. This is the first. Michael Solomon checks in. Kelley's got a pretty deep bench, don't they?
Yeah.
Second free throw is good.
He's shuffling a lot of guys in and out.
And we're all tied up, and then Kelley turns it right back over.
Yeah, another turnover for the Comets on the inbound. I'm sure part of what Coach Renegar's doing, Steve, like a lot of coaches do, you know, early in the year. I mean, they played 8 games, but you're still trying to figure out. Brand new coach, first year. They've had a system there for so long when Danny Limes was there. He's probably trying to figure out who can do what, and are they going to play in his system and what he wants them to do.
And at this time of the year, it's, you know, we'll start talking about regionals and districts and things like that. You might go from playing 10, 9 players a game, getting down to 4 or 5, and an injury on the floor. Hitting the deck hard there was number 5, Shane Honer.
He got popped in the face?
I think that's what happened.
Or he twisted his ankle, or both? Okay, yeah.
Watch underneath. There's Honer. Oh, he actually.
Yeah, he stepped on the referee.
Oh, man.
He looks up at him like, hey, what are you doing? You're in my way.
He turned that thing pretty good, too.
He's got to come out of the game because they stopped the game for him and someone came out on the court.
Speaking to someone who probably spent 4 years of high school basketball with a sprained ankle most of the time.
Oh, is that your excuse for not having played that much?
Exactly. That and a 6-inch growth spurt. Nice driving layup there. Puts Kelley back on top. Lead it by 2, 12-10.
I just wasn't good enough. That was my excuse.
Rockets trail by 2. Move the ball around up front. Motero with the basketball. Long shot for 3. No good.
Gendron goes up high to get the rebound. He's already committed to play baseball at Oklahoma State.
It's pretty good when you're just a junior, huh?
Yeah.
Checking out of the lineup is number 4, Zach Kaufman. Kelley basketball, they lead by 2. Oh, he got that one somehow around Elix and got it to go down.
I don't know how he didn't block that. I mean, he was right there. His arm and his hand was above the rim. But just the quickness to get the shot in front of that.
4-point lead for the Comets. Elix, here's a 3. On the way, hits the
backboard support. Yeah. see what happens when you get old? You struggle finding the right words to use, don't you?
What do you say support, but it's not really. He's holding it in place.
Holding, yeah, but it's part of the
But
support.
you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Hey, don't forget, coming up halftime, your Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance Show, the same Farm Bureau that you've always trusted, now even better. Highlights, stats, interviews, and a foul underneath. And that's going to be an offensive foul. That is called on Nick Musto. Rockets with a chance to cut into that 4-point Comet lead. There's a lot of action going inside.
Yeah, physical, there's a lot of pushing.
Yeah. Michael Solomon picks up his second foul. That'll send Tony Elix to the free throw line.
Not only pushing, but hip checking.
Yeah.
Use a hockey phrase, because they're bumping each other when they run through the lane. There's just so much motion from both teams' offense, a lot of screens.
And that's where you, as a team and as a coach, you have to recognize how the game is being called. You might have played a game on Tuesday that they let everything go inside. And you play a game on a Friday night, and you find that it's going to be called a little closer. You got to make adjustments along that. Elix makes the first free throw. Gets his squad back to within 3 with a second free throw on the way.
All his points coming from the charity stripe.
14-12, 2-point Comet lead. Middle of the floor. Edmonds with the basketball up top between the circles. Right side goes to Ryan Roy. High post, little give inside, tough shot, missed it. Elix gets the rebound, heads back the other way himself. Elix, corner, out top. Good ball movement. Don't get the shot out of it, so good job defensively by the Comets.
Yeah, good recovery by Kelley. Good, I mean, both sides. Good, like you said, good ball movement by the Rockets.
Nice little head fake, then try to hook pass. Taken away by the Comets. That one's going to go out of bounds off of Honer's head, and it'll still be Comet basketball.
That ankle twist didn't slow him down at all on that play. He was lightning quick to get down court and break that up.
That looked painful when it happened.
Those are usually the worst kind, too, when you step on someone's foot.
Long pass into the backcourt. Running it down there. Number 20 is Cole Swords. Here's a shot for 3 from deep in the corner. It's good. Bucket there by Ryan Roy. Loose. Out of bounds. It will be Kelley basketball.
They built themselves a little 5-point lead. Obviously largest of the night.
Middle of the floor, get it to Roy. On the wing. Move it around. Inside out. 3-ball, air ball. Rockets trying to get closer. Have not shot the ball from the field very well. A lot of their points coming from the stripe, as Mike said. There's a shot for 3, way outside and good. Martincic with the 3. Just like that, you got a 2-point ball game. Loose ball, tie ball, and alternate possession says that it will go and stay
with Kelley. Coach Reniger continues to shuffle players in and out, looking for some combination that's going to work.
Lost the ball out of bounds, and it belongs to the Rockets. 2:45 left to go here in this first half. Lob off the pick and roll. Left-hand shot, no good. Helix had it, lost it. And the Comets come away with the basketball.
He still does not have a field goal. He's got 5 foul shots, but no field goals.
In trouble in the backcourt.
Close
now you
to
got to beat the 10 count.
Yeah, Reniger calls a timeout. He felt that coming too.
Yeah. 2:24 left to go in the first half. Kelley on top, leading it by a score of 17-15. There you see a look at the Bishop Kelley bench. 4-4 record, pretty good looking ball club. As you mentioned, they're very tough schedule that they have to play. Hey, here's a reminder to get inside the action with the new Contour and the included Sports app. Just say Sports app into the voice remote and get up to the minute sports scores and detailed live stats on NBA and college basketball, NHL games, and more. The new Contour from Cox. Get right to the good stuff.
We talked about it during the girls' game, Steve. Kelley's at a disadvantage. They're a 5A team, but the district that they play in, or the conference that they play in, it's 6A team. So they're playing Broken Arrow, Sand Springs, Union, Owasso, Bartlesville, Jinx, Bixby, Muskogee. And it makes it tough. I mean, it makes them tougher throughout the season, but then the problem you run into, right now they're ranked 13th in Class 5A. They're 4-4 as they go through the season. I mean, unless they win some of those games, their record's going to reflect, and other coaches around the state are going to look at it and go, well, you know, they're...
And then you have no chance of hosting a regional.
Right. So, you know, they're buried down in the 20-plus slot, and they got to face a team in the top 10 in the opening round. It makes it tough.
Down to 2 minutes.
They really need to go to districts in 5A and 6A and break it up.
Yep.
And the coaches voting who's 1 through 32, just there's so much politics involved with it. They're all looking at, well, if I put a team here, how's that going to benefit me?
We're going to say jump ball as the ball was tied up. Take a look at the replay. Honer driving hard to the basket. Ended up getting the shot off.
They called it on the floor, though, before he took the shot.
There's a nice looking shot there by Martincic. He's gotten hot here in the last little bit. Back to a 2-point ball game. Comets leading it. Final minute and a half left to go here before halftime.
We've got that going on, and you got a state senator wanting open transfers for athletes. Are you kidding me?
Basketball's gotten bad enough on the west side of the state. I mean, it's hard to
with
keep track
non-open transfers.
Right, exactly.
And they do it anyway. You know, it is a bigger problem on the west side than on the east side. We don't see it that much in the Tulsa area.
Well, no multi-school school districts in the Tulsa area other than Tulsa Public Schools. Here's a shot from the corner again. This one misses the mark. Rebound inside. We've got 1 minute left to go. 2-point lead for the Comets. Free throw line, deep corner, wide open. Great look at the three, and he drains it. Big shot from Cole Swords. 5-point advantage for the Comets. Haven't seen Elix in the lineup for a while. Honer. With the basketball is Harstead. Martinsich driving, putting it up, no good. Missed the shot, hit the deck, and they're going to say that Comets stepped on that end line, and it will stay with Mount St. Mary with 20 seconds left to go before halftime.
And that's Ryan Roy for Kelley.
Nearly took it away, 12 seconds left. Out top is Harstead, 6 seconds. Honer from deep in the corner on the way. It rolls off, no good. 2 seconds, saves it back in at the buzzer. Honer, good! Count the bucket. That's how you end the half. Honer never gave up. Got the rebound. Take a look at the replay. Time's running out. He catches and releases in almost the same motion and gets the shot to go. It's now a 2-point basketball game. Kelley on top, leading it 22-20. We'll check the stats and also some of the highlights from that first half. But before we do all that, let's go down courtside. Once again, Mike Ziegenhorn standing by.
All right, Coach Reniger from Kelley, your thoughts on that first half?
I thought our energy was good. You know, we tried to play a lot of guys just because we played Tuesday night and we've got a lot of games coming up. So we had some funky lineups out there from time to time, but our energy was good and we're competing, and that's all I can really ask for right now.
Yeah, we talked about you playing a lot of guys. I know it's your first year, 8 games in. You're probably trying to figure out who can do what.
Trying to figure out who can do what, and then we've also had a couple guys injured lately. So, you know, it's been kind of mix and matching, and like you said, figuring it out, figuring the guys out. It's a big part of it, but they're doing well. You know, they're like, these guys have been great from day one in terms of effort and practicing hard and all that. So that's all I can ask for.
Good luck second half.
Thanks so much.
Appreciate it. Steve.
All right, we'll take a timeout, come back with Bishop Kelley leading Mount St. Mary 22-20 at halftime here on your Oklahoma Ford Dealers Game of the Week. Welcome back again, everybody. Your Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance Halftime Show. The same Farm Bureau that you've always trusted, now even better. We're at the half, and take a look at our score. 22-20. We've got Bishop Kelley on top of the Mount St. Mary Rockets. Visiting with the coaches, and I think our analysis of that first half, both teams need to shoot the ball better, but certainly not lacking for any hustle or aggression out there.
Well, they got off to a cold start, much like the weather is outside. Both teams struggled. A lot of points coming from the foul line. Great defense, too, on both sides. Good ball movement offensively for both sides. Getting the good passes, setting screens, and there's one of the good defensive plays early on for Mount St. Mary. One of their 3 first quarter blocks. They were swatting the shots of the Kelley Comets. And then Nick Martinsich gets things going. He would have 10 points in the first half for Mount St. Mary. One of their other top scorers, Tony Elix. Not a field goal in the first half, Steve. Just all free throws. 5 for him. Kelley spreading things around, playing a lot of guys. And Coach Reniger told me, you heard what he said at half. Hey, we haven't played in a month one. We had a game Tuesday. We've got more games next week. Their schedule's kind of backloaded here at the end of January. So he's a first-year coach. He's wanting to see who can do what out there. And these Comets are playing real hard to show that they're the ones that deserve the playing time.
Corner to Martinsich there, knocking down a 3. And there you see another basket as he really heated up at the end. Misses the shot there, but they save it right back in, and at the buzzer, nails it, drains it, and that made it 22-20 at the end of the first half of play. One more look again, and that's how it stands right now after Homer made the big shot right before halftime. 22-20, Kelley on top of Mount St. Mary. We'll take a timeout, come back with more during our Oklahoma Farm Bureau Insurance halftime show. Mount St. Mary's trails by 2 points. Let's go back down on the floor to Mike Ziegenhorn.
All right, Coach McCoy, Mount St. Mary head coach. Both teams got off to a slow start. You guys kind of picked it up there in that second quarter.
Yeah, well, right now, the ball is just not going in. And, defending pretty well, rebounding pretty well. But, I just told the guys we just got to keep doing what we're doing, keep executing, running our sets well, and the ball is going to fall. We got good shooters. We trust them to make good decisions. And so hopefully second half it opens up a little more for us.
Good job defensively. 3 blocks in that first quarter.
Yeah. Well, right now, we're giving up a little bit of too much penetration, and we're making our big down there do a little bit too much work. But, right now we just got to, when they do beat us, we just got to keep our hands up and make them alter their shot so our big come over for blocks.
Coach, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Steve.
22-20 at the half. It's Bishop Kelley on top of Mount St. Mary when we return on your Oklahoma Ford Dealers Game of the Week. Welcome back, everybody. The Mount St. Mary student section enjoying themselves here this evening. They got the big three from Shane Honer right at the buzzer, and the Rockets are trailing by 2. Bishop Kelley with the basketball as we get underway here in the second half.
Gendron got blocked, and I think Coach Renninger thought he got more than blocked, like fouled, pushed, shoved down.
Tackled.
Yeah.
Rockets basketball, chance to take the lead. If they can knock down a 3, a 2 will tie it.
Gendron leading the team at 17 a game. They held him to 4 in that first half. Of course, he didn't play much. He kept coming in and out.
Pretty move there, getting inside. Stephon Hall with the bucket. And just like that, we're all tied up. Second tie of the game. Mount St. Mary led early at 9-6, led after the end of the first quarter 9-8, and then Bishop Kelley kind of took over. But now we're all tied up. Well, I had the guy underneath wide open, but just threw it a bit behind him, out of bounds, and back over to the Rockets.
This would be a big win for them. This is the only 5A team they have on their schedule this year. That's scheduled. They're, they could meet up with somebody in a tournament.
Rockets deliberate with their first possession. Get the baseline. Try the pass underneath. Taken away. Driving the other way. Putting it high off the glass. Had to alter it. Missed it because of another near block. That shot's way long, and Honer comes down with the miss.
Harstead really got up high. Elix still without a field goal.
Putback is good. Martinsich. And the Rockets have their first lead since the first quarter. So a quick 4-0 start for Mount St. Mary. Rockets go up by 2.
Just the defensive presence, though, by Mount St. Mary, Steve, is causing Kelley to alter their shot when they get around the rim.
Yeah, Helix is every bit as 6'5", and he can get off the floor, as he shows right there, but then had it knocked out of bounds, it'll still be Rocket basketball. Honer across the timeline. Man-to-man defense by the Kelley Comets. Inside at the elbow, the ball is kicked and then taken away by the Comets. Trying to break in and put it up. Good for 2. Big basket there by Gendron.
Yeah, good job by Ryan Gendron to not only make the steal, but then put his body right in front of Martinsich and not allow him to really, without fouling him, get around him to block the shot.
All tied up again at 24. Wide open 3 on the way. Can't hit.
And then after a play, good athletic move to miss the Cox HS Hub photographer.
Shot up, no good. Rockets with the rebound. Knocked away. Back and forth we go. Good pass down low. Shot up good, and a foul on the play.
Good ball movement on the break by the Comets. Check it out as they quickly down court. Good ball fake. The bucket is good by Alex Woodruff.
Puts the Comets back on top by 3, 27-24.
Woodruff finally gets on the board, his first points of the night. Hey, Coach Renninger's about 10-11 deep.
They really have run a lot of guys out there. Martinsich backs his way down, shots off too strong. He's looking for a foul on the play.
Helps when you got 8 seniors, which they do have,
wow.
And then about almost as many juniors. We got 9
inside.
juniors.
No good. Offensive putback. That's good. Up and in as Jake Jeffries gets the basket. Back out to a 5-point lead. Honer wide open. Shoots it, drains it. Had an open look. The defender fell down, and it was just a long free throw for him on that one. 2-point advantage for the Comets. They shoot a three from deep in the corner, and it's good. Knocking it down from the outside. It is Cole Swords.
It's his second three, trying to match Honer. 3 for 3, both of them, all 6 points from the outside.
Foul is called on Swords as you take a look at the replay once again. Driving in, they thought it was a pretty clean steal. Looked pretty good.
Arstead looking for his first points of the night.
Free throw good. Second free throw, got them both.
Coach McCoy wasn't kidding. I mean, his kids could shoot. And he was right. Some of those shots that they probably normally make in this gym just weren't falling in that first half.
Three-point advantage for the Comets. Kick it to the right corner. Dump in low. Knocked away from behind. I thought Hall knocked it off of the Kelley player foot, but refs didn't see it that way. It'll still be Comet basketball. Wraparound pass, missed the shot. That should have been a double dribble.
And then it pinballed off three different players. But the original who dropped it, he tried to guard against someone else getting it, and he went out and tapped it anyway.
Strong drive, shots blocked, but a foul called. Looked like he got all ball, but
But good recognition by Gendron. Caught it at the foul line, turned, realized no one was going to guard him, so he just attacks the basket right here. And it may got him on the arm a little bit on the way up.
Elbow area, 3-point lead, free throws. First one good. Almost 17 points a game in the season. So far, just 7 tonight. But again, coming off of an injury. Gets the second one to go and back to a 5-point lead.
He didn't play in their loss to Union on Tuesday. Redskins beat them 65-42. I mean, you were in Tulsa last month when we saw Union and Jinx battling, and you've seen Union. They've been over here. They won that Putnam City tournament.
Yeah, I went to that championship game on Monday night. Quite a game. Ethan Shagwell with another great performance. They're the only unbeaten team in 6A. And you've got number 2, Edmond North, whose only loss is to Union. Number 3, Midwest City, whose only loss to number 2 and number 1. There's a shot from way outside. Martinsich misses the shot. Throw it back in off a player. And again, it pinballs around, and now it travels. Motero and some of the other Rockets causing some problems down low. A couple of substitutions into the contest for the Kelley Comets.
I think he bounced off a cheerleader and still was able to throw it back in. Hit the wall.
Cameraman.
Felix might have gotten away with a little hop, skip, and a jump there.
Thought so too. Offensive foul. So 2:11 left to go here in the third quarter. 5-point advantage for the Kelley Comets. Move it around. Corner three-pointer is off the mark. Ball tipped out, controlled by Tulsa Kelley. Comets move it around. Look at the three on the way. Air ball, offensive rebound. Pump fake, missed it, blocked from behind. Honer back the other way, and that's going to be a foul. Rode him a little too close there. Foul called to number 22, Garrett Salyer. Take a look at play underneath, blocked from behind. Honer comes out.
I think that block was clean, and then the foul at midcourt. It's been pretty physical out there tonight, hasn't it?
They're getting after it.
Letting them play.
Honer, nice move, leaves his defender. And we'll go to the free throw line to shoot two.
Joe Edmonds gets called for the push.
Playing Honer at the free throw line. First one is good. Gets them both. 34-31. Comets on top, 1:10 to go, third quarter. Nice pump fake, but Elix is there for the block, but the foul called.
Ginman was fouled on the arm as he went up.
So two foul shots coming up. Misses the first. Coach Jeff Winiger. Gendron at the free throw line. Second one on the way. Missed that one. Tipped out of bounds. It'll be Mount St. Mary basketball. Just under a minute to go, third quarter.
Winiger came from the college level after 12 years. I was at UTSA for 7, Southern Idaho, and also coached at Yavapai Junior College.
I've heard of that.
You've heard of that one?
Yeah.
Can you name the... There's an Oklahoman guy who coached baseball here in the state of Oklahoma that coached at Yavapai.
You got me there.
Gary Ward.
Really?
Oklahoma State, former OSU baseball coach.
Did not know that.
Maybe we can start a new segment. Steve, did you know this?
Did you know this? And most times you're going to catch me not knowing.
Yeah.
Drive to the hoop, shot no good. Tip, no. Comets rebound underneath. Coach Winiger says, one shot, guys. Let's play for the final shot.
A little double team and trap.
And a timeout called by Bishop Kelley with 16.8 seconds left. It's going to be a full timeout.
Coach Winiger didn't like the way that was going. They were attacking his player, and he was back and going the wrong backwards down the court. But, you know, it's a good learning moment. Good teaching moment for his players to figure out, okay, when this happens to you, here's what you got to do. He wasn't getting a whole lot of help from his other teammates either.
No, you're right. Hey, coming up Tuesday, we got more high school basketball for you. Going to be at the Memorial Veterans Arena at Tulsa's Memorial High School. Chargers taking on the Edison Eagles. Girls will tip at 6, the boys at 7:30. We'll see you next Tuesday night for Edison and Memorial right here on the Cox Channel, channel 1333.
Love it. That's 2 miles from my house.
Yeah, it's always nice when it works out that way.
And they swing by and pick up Rod on the way because he lives about a half mile from there.
Is that right?
Yeah.
got to see mostly all 6A basketball. I did get to see Heritage Hall earlier in the year, but most of it has been Norman North and Edmond North, Deer Creek, and all the teams that we saw out at the Putnam City Invitational. What a great field that is, with all 3 of the Putnam City schools being pretty good.
I think the 6A rankings, Union's 1, and then everybody else all the way through about 10 is West Side teams, isn't it?
I think Muskogee's in there 8. But yeah, it's heavy West Side.
And not surprising. And Norman North, don't they have some player on their team that's pretty good?
Yeah, I think he's averaging 41 a game is Trey Young right now.
Dad played at Texas Tech.
We have him on the radio probably once a month or so and kind of get an update. And it's Kansas, it's OU, it's OSU, even a connection with Washington. And Kentucky's on that list too. So talk about some of the more highly recruited players in the last several years. Trey Young is certainly one of those. Here's a shot at the buzzer that's off left, no good, and that'll be the end of the 3rd quarter of play. Comets hold on to the lead. They up by 3, 34-31, as we head to the 4th and final quarter right here on your Oklahoma Ford Dealers Game of the Week. Our score 34-31. Take a look at the three-point shooting. Neither team has really been on target tonight. Mount St. Mary had that huge one right before the buzzer, taking us to halftime. And it's a three-point advantage for the Kelley Comets as Honer drives to the basket, fouled on the way up, and he'll go to the free throw line and shoot 2. Take a look at the replay. Honer driving in, and they got him, no doubt about that. Honer to the free throw line. He has 8 on the night. And one more will get him into double figures. Came in averaging just 5.8 points a game. It's hard to believe seeing what we've seen here tonight. Second one is up and good, so he's into double figures. 1-point ball game.
And a trap in the backcourt. Kelley gets it to the middle. Tipped out of bounds. Everybody on our side thought it should have been Mount St. Mary ball. You heard them all scream.
Funny how that goes.
I don't know. The guy's right in front of it, and everybody else about 100 feet away. I don't know how they could see it.
Stopping and starting, getting inside and getting his shot blocked. And it'll be Kelley basketball still. As you take a look at the pump fake, going up and then having it rejected.
It's been a SWAT party tonight.
It really has.
The Rockets.
Shot for 3 on the way. Too long, no good. Rebound Hallstad. Front court to Honer. Left-handed shot, no good. One and done. Comets back the other way. Off of the Rockets, it'll be Comet basketball.
I had a referee tell me one time, he said, you know, if I could officiate better in the stands, I'd be sitting up there.
I wanted no part of being a basketball referee. Illegal screen. Coach Reniger is incredulous over the last call. Chance for the Rockets to take the lead. Last time they led was early in the game when they were up by 7 to start the game at 9-2. Honer. To Hall. To Matthews and back to Honer. Still 6.5 left to play. 1-point basketball game. Comets on top. And tied up again. I've never seen so many driving to the basket tie basketballs as the guy was going up to shoot. Alternate possession gives it back to the Comets.
Very active defensively with their hands, both teams.
And nobody there on the left wing. Referee was wide open.
Well, based on the offense they've been running, Roy was thinking somebody's got to be over there. And as soon as he turned, and he was already throwing it. And when he looked, he tried to stop it. The ball had already flown out of his hands.
Nobody home.
How about the hospitality here? We were treated with some cookies and little
small
cupcakes. Yes.
I was told not to talk with my mouth full, so they've been tantalizing me ever since. Rockets keep the basketball, still chance to take the lead.
Red velvet cupcakes.
Drive to the basket, whistle before the shot on the floor.
It's going to be the 7th foul on Kelley. It's going to be 1-1 now the rest of the way for the Rockets.
And just 2 more away for the Comets. Comets and Rockets at the free throw line. Stephon Hall makes the first as the place got dead quiet. Substitution going to check in. Number 20 is Cole Swords back in the lineup. He replaces Alex Woodruff. Tie basketball game here.
And Woodruff's a double-digit scorer through the first 8 games, and he's been held to 3 tonight.
Mount St. Mary with their first lead since the first quarter. And we've got a timeout on the floor. 6:02 left to go here in our contest. Rockets have taken the lead now, 35-34. Hoops for Hope.
Yeah, you got a promo or something you can read while I chow down on one of these cupcakes?
We'll take care of you. Between me and Mike Davis, we'll take care of you. So go ahead and knock that out. Well, Cox Home Life allows you to unlock your home's full potential and help your home take care of you. 24/7 professionally monitored security provides peace of mind, plus video monitoring and automation features like smart door locks, smart thermostats, and smart lighting. That lets you see and control your home from anywhere. Go to Cox.com/homelife or visit your local Cox Solution store for a demo. You ate 2 of those cupcakes the time I read that?
Yep, and half a cookie. They're small cupcakes.
They are.
They're little tiny ones.
Bite size, right?
I mean, we were offered like 4 times to go up in the hospitality. We should have just gone up there. We could have done one of those broadcasts where you just have the Nat sound going in the background.
Do the remote play-by-play from the window up there, right?
Yeah. Got the wireless headsets, and we would have been up there doing the game, eating some, what'd she say? Chilenos were up there?
Chilenos, yes.
Chilenos? I don't, you're going to tell me what that is.
Mexican food.
Yeah. But you don't know what specifically? Good, I don't feel so bad.
I don't for sure.
Probably something with a shell and meat and cheese.
That's a good bet. Under 6 minutes, full court pressure by the Rockets. Trying to double up. They just do get it across the timeline. Driving layup and another outstanding block by Elix. Kick it out top. Hall had it, almost walked. Now running the weave out top. Penetrate, Hall to the basket, put it up and good. Biggest lead of the night for the Rockets since the first quarter.
Their defensive pressure, the trap that they keep throwing at Bishop Kelley has caused them trouble. They haven't had, here you go again, every time somebody gets away like Gendron does, there's 2 players on him. And Kelley's having trouble figuring out how do we get out of this trap to get the ball to the open man. That you notice the last few minutes, their ball movement, they haven't really had a lot of it like they did the first 3 quarters.
That foul puts both teams in the bonus the rest of the way. Going to the bench for Mount St. Mary is Elix.
Gendron just trying to take it upon himself to get some points on the board. For Kelley, the Comets 3 minutes into this third quarter, or fourth quarter, Steve, have not scored.
4:59 left to go in the fourth.
You gotta love what Coach Kellen McCoy has done with the Rockets. And the pressure defense he's throwing into the face of these Comets.
Free throw is good, makes it a 2-point contest. Gendron misses the second. Rebounded inside by Hall. Tough shot, fouled on the play. There's a foul on just about every possession. Every shot is contested.
Again, reaching for the ball. Instead of squaring up defensively, holding your hands up, you reach. Most times you're going to get called for a foul.
Move your feet.
Now, a lot of that throughout the game, they've been allowing them to play, and that's why you said there's so many jump balls, guys reaching in to grab the ball, that they weren't calling fouls. Now they are.
Both teams having trouble at the free throw line last few trips down the floor. 2-point ball game, Rockets on top, Comets with the basketball. Gendron, big strong move, whistle and a foul. One referee says I got him on the ground. The 2 get together on it.
They're calling an offensive foul on Gendron for wrapping his arm around the defender.
Coach Reniger is not real happy with the way things have been going in the striped shirts. We might get another look at that here in just a bit. Right now it's a 2-point lead for the Rockets. They have the basketball. Hall from deep right corner, no. They get the offensive rebound and another foul.
Take a look at that last play. You see Gendron with the ball on the right or left block. Yeah, he wrapped.
That's a good call. So at the free throw line for Mount St. Mary is Jack Harstead. Harstead came into the contest averaging 6.5 points per game.
And again, Kelley cold here in the fourth. 1 point in the quarter.
Can't make free throws. That's going to be the key down the stretch. The way this game has been played and been called, we're going to see a lot more free throws before we're said and done here this evening. Harstead, neck free throw is up and good. Back to a 3-point advantage for the Rockets. 4:10 to play.
And Rockets with that backcourt pressure. See if they try and trap again.
Both teams in the bonus. Possession arrow belongs to Mount St. Mary. Driving, gets the defender off of his feet, and basket good for 2. 1 point, Mount St. Mary lead. Elix ready to check back in for the Rockets. Hall on the baseline, tough shot. Can't get it to fall. Comets back the other way.
They can retake the lead.
2 shots coming up.
They're going to call a block. Oh, a foul. Wasn't even the block. It was the foul before. Yeah, right there. They call it on 3.
Motero. He'll shoot 2. Could get the lead back for the Comets. Ties it up. And will shoot another as Elix checks back in for the Rockets.
Jake Jeffries checked in with us, but I guess they gave him credit for it. You look like you're an official over here.
Absolutely.
Headset on.
Coach Reniger, if you can hear, not too far away from us, asking the officials if can we play. Thinks the game may be being called a little too tight. There's a lot of action going on out there.
Well, yeah, I mean, they've kind of let him play for about 2.5 quarters. Then they start calling a lot of fouls in the 3rd and into the 4th.
All tied up. Still an opportunity for Elix to give the Rockets the lead back. Makes 1 of 2. 1 point advantage for the Rockets. 3:20 to go.
6 points, all from the line. Averages 16 on a game, and 16 a game on the season,
Yep.
Steve, and still does not have a field goal. At some point, they're going to need him to get a field goal if they're wanting to win this game. He's done a great job, though, defensively and on the boards.
Rockets with a 1 point advantage as we go under the 3-minute mark. Honer looked at it. He was open for a brief second. Chase McMillan's in the lineup now, 6-foot senior guard for the Rockets. Martin Sitch pull up from 17 feet off the mark, no good. Bodies flying around underneath. Elix, offensive rebound, can't get it to go. Off of the Comet player, number 30. That was Roy, lost it out of bounds, and it's still going to be Mount St. Mary basketball. Honer to inbound, but not before we have a timeout. 2:35 left to go in regulation. A 1 point Rocket lead, 39-38. We've had a couple of blocks in this basketball game. Started early for Mr. Elix, and he's kept it going here late.
The block party does continue. It started in that first quarter. They had 3 total blocks, and then they continue to swat shots away here into the second half. And when they're not swatting shots, Steve, they're causing Kelley to alter what they're doing once they get inside the lane and near the rim. And the Comets have, both teams have, but the Comets have also struggled from the outside trying to hit some 3-pointers.
Well, since the turn of the new year, and as we mentioned with the case with Bishop Kelley, they've only played 1 game so far in 2017. Other teams may have played 5 after playing in some tournaments last week. There'll be plenty more tournaments next week. I know here on the west side will be the Titan Classic over at Carl Albert, the Bruce Gray over at Deer Creek, the John Nobles over at Moore High School, and Jenks Union have a tournament next week.
Jenks Union's got their
Kelly's
tournament.
playing in the Catoosa tournament.
Yep.
So
Beggs has their annual tournament next week. I mean, so there's still another week of tournaments, and then right after that, it'll be about a week and a half when they're into the playoffs,
Right.
is what it'll seem like. It'll be about 3 weeks, but that quick, it's playoff time. Some of the smaller schools start their playoffs a little bit earlier.
spinning move, Honer.
Nice block.
Inside, Elix hustles back and takes it away. Elix to Hall, to Martin Sitch, to Taro. 2:10 left to go. 1 point Rocket lead.
Very low scoring fourth quarter, just 8 points for the Rockets. 4 points for Kelley. And if you're the Rockets, and we're going to call that after they've been killing each other all night.
Turned the corner and kind of got pushed from behind. Foul was called there on Cole Swords.
That's right. I mean, at that point, you got to agree with Coach Rinniger and say, let him play a little. It didn't really alter what he was doing 35 feet from the basket.
Double bonus now for Mount St. Mary as the scoreboard just went dark. Free throw is up and good.
They're going to have to stop.
So we've got a brief stoppage in play as, again, tight quarters here at Mount St. Mary. And I think Genrin, who was checking into the lineup, may have unplugged the scoreboard. Thankfully, it must have a good memory because it flashed everything back to where it's supposed to be.
Coach McCoy knew right what to do.
Could be a plot. Second free throw upcoming for Stefan Hall. Runs it up there, and it's good. 41-38.
Three players in double figures now for the Rockets. No player.
Headed down the stretch.
And nobody in double figures for Kelley.
Honer, bounce pass ahead to Martinsich. Off the glass and good for two. Five-point lead for Mount St. Mary. Deep corner three. Skips off long, no good. Rebound, Hall. Front court, Elix gives it up. Shot is blocked away, no foul call. Honer takes an elbow and got hit as he spun around.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't intentional by any means. Two players.
Watch again. Shot blocked, no foul call there. When the ball gets loose, takes one shot, then another. The ankle folds again. And when it's all said and done, there's 1:04 left. Rockets leading by 5. 2 free throws coming up for Honer, who misses the first. Second free throw. Missed them both. Well, we said the game would be won or lost at the free throw line. That could have given Mount St. Mary a 7-point lead. Kelley wants a timeout with 55 seconds left to go. They trail by 5. They have the basketball. Possession arrow belongs to Mount St. Mary.
A big missed free throw. I mean, still a 2-possession game, even if he makes the free throw, but you're breathing a little easier because Kelley's got to hit a couple of threes to tie it up.
Good look at the huddle there with first-year head coach Jeff Rinniger.
And again, just a teaching moment for this Kelley basketball team.
You know, when you talk about them being in 5A, Carl Albert is #1, the defending state champion. They have most of their guys back from last year's squad. And then, unlike 6A, where it's mostly West Side teams, it's mostly East Side teams in 5A.
Yeah. Isn't that interesting how it's flipped? Memorial, who we'll see Tuesday night against Edison right here on the Cox channel. We're up there. Great defense to force Kelley to inbound the ball deep and have to burn clock even to get it across midcourt again. That trap.
Entry pass into the post. Little baby hook up and good. And another timeout call. Basket there by number 21, Jake Jeffries. Cuts it to a 3-point lead, and we still got a long ways to go. 38 seconds remaining. Take a look at the replay here. Inside, watch the soft touch. Going inside. Gets the kind roll, and it drops on through.
Jeffrey's able to get Elix on his hip right there, and then not wanting to commit the foul and give up a 3-point play. He's just got to hold his hands up in the air wisely. Jeffrey's able to get the roll on the bucket and bring them back to within 3 now.
Bishop Kelley led most of the first 3 quarters of the contest. Mount St. Mary rallied, took a 5-point lead themselves. Were at the free throw line to shoot 2, could have gone up by 7, but missed both free throws. And now we've got 38 seconds left to go.
And there's that missed free throw I was talking about. Now it's just a 3-point game. Kelley's obviously they're going to trap. They're going to try and force a turnover here in the back court. And once they cross midcourt, that's when you go ahead and foul. And you know they don't want to foul Shane Honer and put him at the line. He's been pretty much money at the line tonight.
Problem for the Comets is any foul they commit is automatic 2-shot foul. Rockets to inbound. Stolen. Reverse. Shot good. No, he traveled. They say he traveled in the play. Great effort, great steal. Take a look at the replay. Yep, no doubt about it. Back to the live action now. Mount St. Mary in the backcourt. Hall is grabbed and a 2-shot foul coming up for Mount St. Mary. And as we predicted earlier, it's going to be all about free throws right here. He needs to just make 1 of 2 to make it a 2-possession game with just 28 seconds remaining.
And Kelley had a chance to get within 1, and again, just the trees down low for the Rockets, impacting how the Comets are trying to shoot the ball around the rim. Just enough of a hesitation when they call a travel, and you end up turning the ball back over.
First free throw is good. Mount St. Mary 8-1 on the season. In Class 4A, Douglas, moved down to Class 3A. So that's one less team to worry about. Who was their loss to?
Heritage Hall, week 2, all the way back in that first week of December.
First free throw is good by Stefan Hall.
I said week 2, I meant the second game in about the first week and a half of the season.
Makes them both. 5-point lead for the Rockets, 28 seconds left. Possession arrow in the Rockets' favor.
The Rockets pressure just to slow things down, make Kelley burn clock, and maybe force a turnover.
Kelley turns it over. Rockets play catch. Hall is fouled, and he'll go back to the free throw line, and now starting to look as though Mount St. Mary is going to get the victory.
And Kelley just 6 points here in the quarter.
Hall's got a good look at the free throw line, too. Free throw on the way is good by Stefan Hall. And this, if it's not already wrapped up, if he makes this free throw to make it a 3-possession game, surely that would do it with just 15 seconds remaining. Hall's next free throw, he got them both. 47-40. Pass is tipped, stolen away. Hall to Honer. 8 seconds. Trouble with the basketball, loose basketball. Mike Ziegenhorn has it.
I kicked it out.
With 4 seconds left.
I like the Comets, no quit. Coach the yell and don't foul, but they're wanting to get the ball back, and they end up getting it back. They'll turn it over. 3 straight possessions down the stretch of turnovers.
I think you're starting to see the effects of having played just the one game, as Mount St. Mary is going to win it by a final score of 47-40. Now, they trailed throughout much of the contest, but they stayed after it. Trailed by 3 going into the fourth quarter, but as Zig said, they couldn't get any points in that fourth and final quarter, and that was their undoing in the end as the Rockets win it by a score of 47-40, improve their record now to 9-1 on the season. Martin Sitch had a very good game. Shane Honer, of course, with the big bucket before halftime. as one of the Kelley players tried to save it back in with just a couple of seconds left, and it ended up going to Honer, and he drained the three, got them back in striking distance, and they outplayed them in the second half and go on to victory once again. Final score of 47-40. Mike Ziegenhorn has made his way down courtside, and Zig is standing by with the head coach after the victory. Zig?
All right, Coach McCoy, good win for you guys.
Thank you. It is a very good win. They're a good team, tough, physical. They kind of make it an ugly game, and we were able to pull one out. Very, very thankful for it.
You guys trailed in the fourth quarter. You came out and started that trap, double teaming them, and that really got them out of their offense, didn't it?
Yeah, we just kind of want to try to hurry them up, but at the same time keep them in front of us and keep our bodies in between them and the basket. And we were able to kind of speed them up a little bit, force them to some turnovers and some rush shots. And we were able to get out in transition and get into the bonus where we were able to knock down some free throws late.
Defensively, a big block party tonight for your guys down low.
Yeah, Tony Elix does a really, really good job of protecting the rim for us. Our guards do a good job of pressure on the perimeter and kind of funneling them into Tony, and Tony takes care of the rest as long as he doesn't get fouled out. So he did a good job of picking and choosing his spots tonight as far as going to get blocks and protecting the rim for us.
Well, good win, and good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Steve, over to you.
All right, Kellen McCoy, the head coach, and now time for our Arvest Bank Player of the Game. We'll go back down on the floor once again. Mike Ziegenhorn is standing by with our Player of the Game. Zig, we'll let you take it away. Go ahead, Mike.
Good respect to them. Wish them luck on the rest of the season. They played a great game.
How about your game? Offensively in double digits, and had quite a few blocks defensively.
I had the easy part, Tony doing a great job setting me screens, Stephon, Shane, Chase doing a good job giving me the ball. I had the easy part, just hit the open shot.
What do you expect for your team the rest of the season now that you guys are 9-1?
We got a great chance this year. We got a good group of guys, and we work really hard every day. And I think we can do something special this year.
Thanks a lot, and good luck the rest of the year.
Thank you.
All right, Steve, back to you.
All right, thank you very much. 47-40 is our final score. The Mount St. Mary Rockets win the ball game here tonight on your Oklahoma Ford Dealers Game of the Week. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back, continue our post-game show right after this.
The Ford High School Game of the Week is brought to you by your Oklahoma Ford dealers, the best in Oklahoma. MidFirst Bank, true to your money. Wendy's, home of the Baconator. Arvest Bank. Eastern Oklahoma Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Center. And by the Oklahoma Farm Bureau, the same Farm Bureau you've always trusted, now even better.
Time now for our OCCC. Now is power play of the game. And it was the defensive presence inside early for Mount St. Mary as Mr. Elix had a couple blocks.
Yeah, early and late, 3 in that first quarter alone, and then late, they just, even, you know, they were blocking shots, and even when they weren't, they were impacting Kelley's shots. But Elix, one of the guys all over the board.
That is your OCCC. Now is power play of the game, brought to you by Oklahoma City Community College. And now time for us to take a look at some of those final numbers. Zig, what do you see?
Well, the field goal percentage real low for both teams. So was the three-point shooting. But look at the big disparity in free throws, and a lot of that came late for Mount St. Mary's. Rebounds, Kelley beat them on the boards, but Kelley had a lot more turnovers, 18. When they started trapping in that fourth quarter, it really frustrated the Comets, and they forced a lot of turnovers. Heck, 18 of those 3 came in the last, or 3 of those 18 came in the last 10 seconds of the game.
Final score again, 47-40. And we want to remind you that coming up on Tuesday night, we'll be at the Memorial Veterans Arena at Tulsa Memorial High School as the Chargers will take on the Edison Eagles. Girls at 6, boys at 7:30, and it's right here on the Cox Channel 1333. Thanks to all the good folks here at Mount St. Mary and their very successful Hoops for Hope, benefiting all the Catholic charities in Tulsa and Oklahoma City. From a partner, Mike Ziegenhorn, and of course the entire crew that helps us bring you all the sights and sounds of high school athletics right here on the Cox Channel. Remember to see the replay tomorrow on CoxHSHub.com. That and much, much more all coming your way. Good night, everybody.